Hi, welcome to Yash's podcast. I'm your host, Yash. How's it going? We're finally back once again. And into this episode, I'm going to be talking about being a first-time driver on the road with me, Yash.
Wow, Yash, how old do you have to be to drive in Jersey?
Here in New Jersey, you have to be like 16 to get your permit, but 17 to get a probationary license, and 18 for a real license.
Okay, so which one are you going for?
I'm first going to the permit, then I'm going to be doing the practice. First, I'm going to be taking the written test, and I have to wait to get my social security card on the 28th because I lost mine, unfortunately. But then as soon as I get it, I'm immediately going to take the test.
Wow, have you been studying?
Yeah, I've been studying a lot.
What's the test? I mean, it was a long time since I took that test, and so I don't really know what's on it anymore. What was some of the questions they ask you?
I don't know if I'm the only one who waited a long time because I was lazy.
Oh, I'm sure you're not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure teens today are lazier than ever.
I don't think so. Your brains are working so much because you deal on the computer all the time. I just think you're a different kind of busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but tell me about the test.
I first took the test and I first kind of find it hard. So I tried doing it multiple times online, taking practice tests to see if I'm ready.
Wow. NJ driver's test rule. Okay, so do you feel ready on paper?
Paper?
So like if they say on paper. So do you feel like if somebody said you could have your license based on a test, you would be able to get it?
Like the written test. I heard it's online nowadays.
Really?
Because one time when I took it like a year and a half ago during my sophomore year, I kind of realized that I kind of failed a little bit. So yeah, unfortunately I didn't pass.
But you were 16, right?
Yeah, I was only 16.
So, I mean, you were practicing. It's like when you take the SATs, they give you the PSAT.
Yes.
And it's just a practice for your SAT.
Yeah.
So you took enough practice tests for driving.
Yeah.
Do you feel confident about what you can write down about driving?
I feel kind of confident to answer the questions on my written test.
Okay. In New Jersey, can you make a right on red? I mean, yes, a right on red.
Yes, unless there's a sign.
Yes. Okay. Very nice. In Jersey, when you're on a route or a highway, can you make a left turn, or do you have to do a jug handle?
You have to do a jug handle.
Jug handle.
Yeah, jug handle.
Okay. Good. Awesome. Tell me some other things you learned in your driving pursuits. Like, I know we have some statistics
about the intersection. Like, for example, when you're on like this intersection, like this crossroad, when all vehicles come at the same time, the driver on the right has the right of way, which means the driver on the right goes first.
Right. So if you're at a four-way stop, right, and we're here, and there's a car here, here, and here, who goes first?
So let's say you're at this four-way stop, and then all the drivers drive, the car on the right goes first.
Okay, but the right of who?
Goes to the right, and the other drivers on the left have to yield.
Right. So if we're all sitting there and it's the person to the right has to be paying attention.
Yes.
Because if they miss it, then it's the other person, especially if they all landed at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you nervous?
But kind of, I'm kind of nervous that I won't be able to get my license by the end of the year. I need to.
Well, you're a really good test taker, right?
So that way, yes, because I really want to have more freedom by being able to go out easily.
Okay. And have you practiced driving? That's the question.
No.
No. Okay. But you've taken the practice test and you're going to get your permit, and then you can drive with your parents or another adult. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So when is this happening? When's the date?
It's scheduled for around February 28th.
That's like 2 weeks away. It's exciting.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, I've scheduled it for around that or early March.
Okay. So tell me this. Which one of your parents do you think will be the easiest to drive with?
I don't know. I guess my mom.
Okay.
But yeah, so don't you first do the practice test? Because I'm already 17. So once I take the permit test, I just do the tests. I just learn how to drive by the instructor. Then I take the road test.
Yes.
I'm done. I get my license.
Yes, but you have to wait 30 days, I think. let's see. You have to wait 30 days between when you take your permit and pass it. I think. Let's see. 21 to drivers under 21 to log at least 50 hours of supervised driving. Oh, so this is new update. As of February 2025, New Jersey requires drivers under 21 to log at least 50 hours of supervised driving, including 10 hours at night, to qualify for a probationary license. This law aims to enhance driving skills and safety among young drivers. Did you know that?
Oh no, I forgot. I feel now I actually starting to have some regrets.
Why?
Because I feel like I'm taking it too late.
No. I think you're right on target. And you've already been taking practice tests.
Yes.
So I think don't worry about that. Just don't worry about anything. I think just practice. You know what the handle is and what PRNDL is.
Yes.
Do you know what PRNDL is?
So I have to practice 50 hours. What does that mean? So like basically 2 days?
No, 50 hours is 24 hours in a day.
Yeah, there's 24 hours. So
Right.
24, 48, about 3 days.
Well, you're not going to do it for 24 hours. You have to have 50 hours, meaning today we go out for 2 hours and then Wednesday we go out for another 2 hours, like that.
Yeah.
You can't just do 25 hours in one sitting. So that's going to probably take, let's say you do 10 hours a week. It's going to take you like 5 weeks.
But no, I just don't. But don't I learn how to drive from the instructor? I thought I'd do that, then take the road
Well, it depends
test.
if you're, I think, wait, let me make sure. I don't want to quote the wrong thing, and I know we can cut some of this. Where is it? How old do you have to be to have a license in NJ? Let's see. Probationary, the graduate, 8. Okay, so special learner's permit at 16, but you're 17. So examination permit. It says age requirement is 25. You have to pass the MVC's knowledge and vision test.
Okay.
How's your vision?
My vision's good.
Okay. Awesome. And then you have to obtain consent from a parent or guardian if you're under 18, which you are.
Yeah.
So you have to get them to sign the consent form. And then you pay the required fee. And similar to a learner's permit, including supervised driving and passenger limitations. So you can get your license now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, they changed it. Look at that. Basic driver's license.
No,
is
that's
age 18.
the basic one. The probationary one you can get at 17.
Right, but it used to be when I was growing up in the 90s when I got my license. Is that right? Yeah, 91, 92. You had to be 17. They changed the age.
Yeah,
Okay,
even back during sophomore year, it was still like that. The basic license.
The basic license age in 1992. I think that's when it was that I got my license. This is interesting. 1992. See, basic driver's license was at 17.
Whoa.
That was crazy. So you're just telling me, I'm kind of glad about this. You know why?
Yeah?
Because they're learning more about our brains. And we know now that for sure, most children don't develop their brains fully until you're 26.
25, actually. Yeah, 25 is when your brain is fully developed, what I've heard.
Okay. 25, 20, it's similar ages, right? So if your brain's not developed and you're dealing with something, like a car is a big responsibility.
Yeah.
It's a major, you can cause major damage. You can really hurt or kill people with a car. So you have to be careful. And if your brain isn't developed, should you be driving?
No.
But you're going to get your license, and people get their license at 18.
Actually, no. You could still drive. But you just you need to take some time. So as of February 2025, the requirement is if you're under 21, you have to practice about 50 hours of supervised driving.
Yeah, that's it. So you figure you set up some time with your parents and say, can you take me for 10 hours this week to practice?
Is it a long process to get my license?
Once you're there and it's in the day, it's not long. It's just a little nerve-wracking because you have to have the car that has the brake in the middle, I believe. Wait, you know what? I haven't done this since 1992. Let me look this stuff up. What kind, and we can add, add some time.
Yeah.
Do we need, can you put another 5 minutes Or another 10? You want to do another 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What time?
What kind of car do you have to take?
Yeah, I'll use my phone for
test
ChatGPT.
in. Okay. Let's see. What kind of car do you have to take the test in? When preparing for your New Jersey road test, it's essential to ensure emergency brake. The vehicle must, so this is important for you to know, Yash. The vehicle must allow the examiner unobstructed access to the brake or parking brake. So that means in the middle of the what's that thing called? In the middle of the two seats, there
Okay.
needs to be a brake. So you got to make sure one of your parents' cars has a brake in the center. Registration. Yeah, we got it. You guys all got this stuff. But you just have to make sure about the brake. But I think
Yes.
they have Mercedes too, right? So they have the brake in the center. So they're
Okay.
fine. Yeah. Awesome. So what else do we need to figure out? Let's talk about some of the research you did. Tell me about that. How does that affect you as a new driver?
I don't know. Wait, I actually searched up requirements for a probationary license. It says you have to be 17, but it says you have to complete 6 months of supervised driving.
Well, yeah, I guess they're saying 50 weeks is 50 hours because a lot of people maybe only can get in 10 hours a month, if that. Like, that's a lot of time. Think about it. When your parents take you to the grocery store, it doesn't take that long, does it?
Yeah. But I'm afraid that I won't get my license as soon. That once I get my license, I'll be out of high school and I'll be too busy.
No way. You'll get it before you're out of high school.
No, yes, I'll definitely. Because I turn 18 in about 10 months.
Right. I bet you have your license within the next 6 months.
Yes.
And so you'll be going to senior year driving.
Yes.
Is that what you want?
Yes. So I should be good. I should be able to have it by senior year.
Yes. Okay. And what are some of the things that you're going to do for your car? Like, do you know how to take care of it on a day-to-day basis?
Like, don't you have it inspected?
Once every, it depends on the car, yes. And I'm sure your parents are going to help you with all of that stuff.
Yeah.
But daily maintenance, you want to keep your car clean.
Yeah, keep it clean.
You want to make sure you have gas in it.
Yeah, make sure you have gas in it.
And you want to make sure that you are hands-free so that you're not using your texting or anything like that.
I know that.
Okay. Do you know about being a defensive driver, but also an assertive driver?
Like a defensive driver is someone who's cautious.
Yes. An assertive is someone who's driving and they're prepared. So, like, let's say someone's going 20 miles per hour on the highway and they're supposed to be doing 45.
Yeah, and we also know aggressive drivers.
Yes. And you don't want to be an aggressive driver.
Yeah, don't want to be that.
What's an example of an aggressive driver?
A driver who's just very angry that they failed to yield.
Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes in Jersey, people are a little angry when they're driving, but you're very peaceful. So you'll just see them and they'll do things and you just keep your peace.
Yeah.
And drive because you have somewhere to go.
Yeah.
Where do you think your first place to go is?
I don't know. I guess I don't know. Maybe I guess like the house or something.
Okay, but if you're home and you get your driver's license and you come back home, imagine where you want to go for your first drive alone.
I don't know. I guess someone from my school's house.
Okay. You could, someone from school's house, you could drive to school.
Yeah.
And it's really nice to take a drive and on 78.
Yeah.
And just drive and feel the wind blowing through the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, listening to some good music.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll listen to music when you drive?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Tell me more. This is your podcast. I feel like I'm talking too much, Yash. Oh, listen to this one. Do you see? Read number 5. Get out. Got it. You see this one?
Parental influence. Research shows that teens with parents who actively teach and model safe driving behaviors are half as likely to get in a crash.
What do you think about that?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah. So people who have parents that help them out or people who take driving class.
Yeah.
Is that something that you would be interested?
Yeah, driving class.
Would you rather your parents teach you or to go to a driving school?
What?
Would you rather, because you can go to a driving school where a person comes to the house, they pick you up, and they give you driving lessons. So
Yeah.
I did that when I was in high school. They had a program like that.
And so isn't that, so I do that for 6 months, then I take the road test.
Yes, you could do it that way. They like you to have it with a certified, certified driving educator. But one of the things that I thought was great about this information we learned, let's see. So tell me, what are your final thoughts about becoming a driver in New Jersey?
I'm honestly kind of excited too.
Yeah. All right. Well, look at your followers. And are you ready to end it, or are you looking something up?
Yeah, I'm just doing chat GPT
Okay. What are you looking up?
on how I can get it.
Well, you already know how, right? You can't have tinted windows. So make sure your parents' car doesn't have tinted windows, license plate decals. Got that. Clean and safe seatbelts, functional safety features. Got it. Valid documentation. And that they have to bring their registration and their insurance card, which most people have in their car.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, you can only have one additional passenger.
Oh no.
So that's not bad. But if you're driving and practicing, you can only be with one parent.
Yeah.
Like they both can't be in the car, which may be good, right? Less pressure. Let's see. All right. So this is your show. What are we doing next?
So I'm kind of nervous. I'm also kind of nervous that it's a too long step, that there's so many steps to get the license.
Well, how many people in New Jersey have a driver's license? Let's do this math. Get their license at 17, 18 in NJ every year. Let's see what some statistics. Obtaining of prices. However, 64% of New Jersey teens are licensed by age 17. 74%. So 74% of, let's say there are 100,000 teens.
Yes.
Means 74,000 teens are going to get licensed.
Yeah.
I believe you're definitely one of those teens.
Yes.
Yeah. Right? Because you study, you take your time, you learn, you're very meticulous in when you do that. So I think if you practice, you keep studying, and just be prepared.
Yeah.
New Jersey driving is a little challenging.
Yeah, it's challenging.
Yes. So give us our final words and look in the camera, one of them, and
but anyways, it was nice talking about my plans about getting my license. And hopefully I'll get it soon. Hopefully by this fall. But anyways, that's it for the video, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye. Okay. All right. Stop the other one. What did you think about that, Yash?
It was good.
Yeah.